Hi, welcome back. Again, my name is Aero from Tarot Page Philippines. Today right now we'll be doing the weekly horoscope for our friends who are in the air elemental signs. We'll be starting with our friends who are in the house of Aquarius. So we will be doing a general reading, then followed by the message of the universe, then about the finances and also relationships, our relationship reading. So if you're new to the channel, please do show your support and your love to us by clicking on the subscribe button and also hitting that bell notification, so whenever we upload new videos or we go live, you will be informed as well. And don't forget to also share the videos to your friends and your family, because you never can tell that the next person who will be watching the video might need the inspiration or the message it will be providing. So let me get right now, Aquarius, let me just get cards for you so we could have a general reading in your behalf. Okay, so I'm shuffling the cards. Okay, here we go. So the card for your general reading, Aquarius, your first card here is the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and also the Ace of Wands. So what is the message of the cards to you? Well, currently, or in this coming week, I should say, that there will be some movements that you will need to do, especially in making decisions. You will be placed in a position where you need to make decisions that will not just affect you, but also the people around you. These decisions will need you to have a keen mind, and you will need to make sure that you will look at the finest details, because the decisions you'll be doing will have a ripple effect on those people who are around you. You might not fully feel this decision or the effect of those decisions, but it will be felt by the individuals around you. It may be this decision may be triggered by the sudden change of your interest about certain things. So if an opportunity should come your way, it would be advisable for you to double check. Yes, double check if this will be beneficial for all parties. Although this upcoming opportunity is something that you've been looking forward to, but you will need to make sure that the changes that you'll be doing will not have a negative impact on those people who you hold very dear. Okay, so you can weigh you need to weigh it out first, because this decision might require you to have a sudden movement. It could be a movement of your emotions, it could be a movement of your mindset, or even of your physical of where you are right now. So it could be any type of movement that you might do once you take this opportunity that will be presented to you. Now, what is the message of the universe for you, Aquarius? It is the Nine of Cups. The universe is reminding you that you will need to make sure that everything that you do, you need to make sure that you will be taking into consideration what will be the feelings of those you are considering as your family. When you say family, it does not mean that they need to be blood related, but those it could also be the family that you have grown to love. So you will need to make sure that you will consider as well what will be their opinion and what will be their input when you make in this coming week, because they will be the universe will use them for you to be able to receive the message and the guidance that you will be needing. So they will be the one to provide you additional insights with regards to the decisions you might be undertaking. Okay, so let's now proceed to your financial reading. Let me go ahead and shuffle the cards so we could get some cards, so that we will know what will be the message of the tarot for you. Okay. Okay, for your financial reading, we have here as the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and also the Five of Pentacles. So what is the message of the card for you when it comes to your financial aspect? You will you might be, some of you are in the house of Aquarius might feel that there are a lot of responsibilities that you're undertaking and that is being prematurely given to you. Now, will be a challenge for you because don't there's a possibility that you might wobble on it. You might have self-pity, or you might look at to other people with envy, that how come you have the same, let's say if it's in the business sector, you have the same job title, but the task that you have is far more greater compared to your colleagues. Now, you will need to have your adjustment of your mindset and adjustment of your emotions, that you will need to look at it on the bright side, that this will also help you in achieving further your goals or elevating you or sharpening the skills that you already have. Because the more is given to you, that means they see the potential that you have not been able to see in yourself. So you just need to have a shift of your mindset. And this, once you have done this, you look at it from a different perspective. The universe will open new opportunities that will require the trainings that you have undergone or the skills that you have developed will be able to help you in achieving those next levels. Okay, so let's check right now when it comes to your relationship. Okay, so let me get some cards for you, Aquarius. Okay, so these are the cards that we have for your relationship. We have here the card of the Sun. We also have here the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So what is the message of the universe to you? Don't cry over spilled milk in this coming week. People may come and go in your life, but it does not mean that it is already the end of it. So there are instances that some path there will be forks in the road in the coming week, where some relationship might show as if it is ending, but actually it is a start of a deeper relationship, because somewhere along the line your path will cross again. This will just allow you and those people that you will be having a separation of path to allow you and those people to grow personally or independently, because there are lessons that you will need to learn on your own and they will also need to learn. You are not alone, because at the end of the day, the relationship does not always require that you will need to be physically there, but some relationships could be tested by the distance. Okay, so I hope the reading for Aquarius was able to help you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Aira. You're listening to Tarot Page Philippines. Have a great day. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to Tarot Page Philippines. Again, my name is Aira. Today we'll be doing the weekly horoscope for our friends who are in the house of Libra. Now, if you're new to the channel, we're inviting you to please click on the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. By doing so, you're showing your support and your love to us. And also, it's also good, or it's great as well if you could share the video to your friends and families, because you never can tell that if the next person who'll be watching the video will need the inspiration or the wisdom that we are providing through the use of the tarot cards. So Libra, right now we're going to perform your reading for general reading. And we're going to get a message from the universe, then for your finances, lastly, for your relationship. Okay, so let me just complete the shuffling of the cards now, and let me just get some cards for you. Okay, here we go. So, the first card for your general reading is the Queen of Cups, followed by the Eight of Cups, and also the King of Cups. Now, Libra, you have been known within the Zodiac as a person who look at things in a balanced perspective. But right now, you will need to make sure that you will not let your emotions set aside, because in this coming week there will be a lot of emotional turbulence that you might undergo, which will require you to, or a lot of possible intervention that you will need to take upon yourself, because there will be some incidents that you will be the one to fix the emotional energy within the surrounding area or within the people around you. So you will like be the balancer, or you will like be the barometer when it comes to the emotion. So you will know when to step in. This time, let your emotions guide you as well, because you will need to be strong for other people. Although there are those people who seek for your advice, they will be seeking for your assistance or assessment. Although there will be, could be somebody that you respect, or somebody in higher position, or someone who's older than you, they will seek your input because they will recognize your wisdom. Your wisdom will be determined or will be shown by how you will be reacting to the incidents that you will be encountering. So you just need to make sure that you will be matured enough to ensure that you are doing or reacting properly to what will be happening. Okay? Now, what is the message of the universe for you? We have here as the 5 of Cups. You will need to take actions immediately with regards to your emotions. There are those that if you feel that they will need your comfort, then do so. Don't hesitate to do that. If you need to extend your helping hand even before they will be asking for it, please do, because you won't be able to see that effect immediately. However, there will be a ripple of effect which will still turn around back to you. What you will be sowing will also be the one that you will be reaping. And every time that you allow love to emit from you, then it will be the time as well that the universe will return back that to you in ways that you will not be able to comprehend. Okay, so let's go right now, Libra, to your reading when it comes to your finances. So let me just shuffle the cards very quickly, and we're going to get the message of the cards. Okay, for the finances, we have here the 10 of Cups, the card of the Emperor, and the 5 of Pentacles. Now, with regards to this in your finances, be sure that you will not just focus on within your household, but also outside of it. There are a lot of possible, although there is in this week, for some of you in the house of Libra, might encounter some disputes within or misunderstanding within your family, which is based on the which is rooting from the finances. You will need to be sure, you will need to step up and clear the air for it. You will need to make sure that you will not take sides. By doing that, you will be able to reestablish everything, because right now you will be the one, or in this week you will be the one who will be holding together the family and also your friends, or those people that you see as your family. You will be the one who will be at the cornerstone of it. So you need to make sure that whatever it is will be your decision, or whatever it is you will be saying, will be based on fair. Should be fair, and you should be equal, which is a natural thing for you, Libra, to do. So just be sure to let it flow naturally as you do it. Okay? Now let's check what is the message when it comes to your relationship. So again, let me just go ahead and shuffle the cards very quickly. Okay. Okay, so there's a card that's jumping out. So let me take that in as well. Yeah, another card just popped out. Yeah, another one. So let's see, what is the message? Okay, so Libra, for your finances, for the relationship, I should say, what we have here is the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and also the card of the Hierophant. for relationship is actually it's asking, or the card is advising you to focus this time on your spirituality. You need to communicate with the deity or the God whom you recognize, or the higher being or the higher consciousness that you are recognizing. You will need to feed this part of you. If you need to do if you're doing prayer, or if you're doing chanting or meditation, whichever is your spiritual practice, you will need to you will need to also do more than that, because this will support your emotions very dearly. It will allow you to have an emotional support from a higher being or a higher consciousness, which will ensure that your decisions and the things that you'll be doing that will be influencing other people will be done in a just way. So you need to so the key word here that we have is for your relationship is focus on your spirituality. So Libra, I hope the readings that we have for you was able to help you in this coming week. Again, you've been listening or been watching to Tarot Page Philippines, and again, my name is Airo. Hope to see you very soon. Goodbye. Hi, welcome back. Again, my name is Airo, and you're watching Tarot Page Philippines. Now, we'll be doing a weekly horoscope for our friends who are in the house of Gemini, who are also within the air elemental signs. So while I'm shuffling the cards, if you're new to the channel, if you can also show your love and support to us, we invite you to please click on the subscribe button and hit that bell notification. So whenever we upload new videos or we go live, you will be notified by the system. And also, we would also invite you to share the video to your friends and family, because you never can tell if the next person that you'll be sharing the video to might be blessed or will have inspiration with regard to the message that the cards will be providing. Now, we're going to do right now, Gemini, for you your reading for general reading. We'll be doing a general reading, followed by the message of the universe, and then for the finances, and lastly for the relationships. So let me just get some cards for you when it comes to your general reading. Okay, so Gemini, we have here is the Hanged Man, the Page of Swords, and also the card of the Fool. So what is the card saying to you right now? You need to break out of where you are right now in this coming week. You need to look at it from a more fresh perspective. Sometimes you're overthinking of the possibilities, that you neglect the fact that you should have faith as well on what you're doing. Remember, whatever you're thinking right now, Gemini, is the one that you will be projecting into the universe as your reality. So if you will continue to think about what is negative or what should be the outcome, then I am pretty sure that will be the outcome that we will be expecting, because that is what the wish that you are releasing right now to the universe. You need to have a shift of thinking, whereas that although you are looking at on the negative side, but your focus is on the positive or what is happening. A shift of perspective is required, or will be given will be an opportunity for you this week that will be provided by the universe to you. Because right now, there are a lot of things that you're almost at the end of your wits. However, there's a promise of the universe that once you are able to accept that there are things that you need to look at it from a fresh perspective, the universe will provide it to you, and the wish that you have will just be given as well. So you just need to make sure you are looking at it from the perspective of triumph. Okay? So what is the message of the universe? Well, it's the Five of Swords. You need to be in a triumphant thinking. You will need to make sure that what you are doing is also in line to what is your plan. although that there are you're a very good in looking at the possibilities. You're also known for that, Gemini. But this week you will need to have a thinking that you are the victorious, that you already won the battle before it even started. Because once you have set that into your heart, that will also bring you the joy that you need to support what you're thinking. And as long as you are in that state of happiness, in that positive emotion, then your mind will still be cleared and focusing on what are your plans and what is your desire, the good desires. Then everything will fall into the this place, as the universe supports your endeavors. Okay? So let's shuffle the cards this time and let's get a reading for your finances. Okay. Let's see, give me a second, please. Okay, we're shuffling the cards now. Okay. Here we go. So let me just get some cards for you, Gemini. Oh, okay. So Gemini, these are the cards for your reading when it comes to the finances. We have the card of death, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. This is a warning actually, but you can use it so that, because if you have the warning, you can make actions to have it change. So right now, or it could be a blessing for some. Although that there are times that you feel that everything, you're already opening yourself, or in this coming week, you will be looking at things from a different perspective, but there is still some doubts in your mind if it will be something for you. Remember that you just need to do is to claim it as your own, because all the resources has already been given to you by the universe. It's only up to you to utilize the resources that was placed upon your hand. The only problem right now is just that you're overthinking and also of what will be the possible outcome. Although yes, you want it to be written in black and white so that you have also future plans to support the bigger plan, but you need to also have faith that once everything starts, that you just need to make sure that you will be happy. You need to choose to choose to be happy in doing what you are doing, because once your heart is included in this part, then everything will just fall into place for you this coming week, which will support also the coming weeks ahead of you. Okay, so let's now get a reading for your relationships, okay? Okay, 1 second, Gemini. I'm shuffling the cards now. Okay. Here we go. So let me just get for your relationships. Okay, so we have here as the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and also the Hangman again. So what is the reading for your relationships? It's time right now to listen to the call of your heart, and also people already provided you and will still provide you tips on what you can do. Don't let that fire of your passion burn go into waste. Don't let your excessive thinking or your negative emotions pull off that or remove that fire in you. This will be a great time for you to again have a realignment of your thinking. Look at it from a different perspective, just like a childlike attitude where everything is positive for a kid. That they see things as a everything seems to be brand new, seems to be good, seems to be full of light and life. That should be the one that you will be doing right now, as people are being sent to you by the universe in this coming week, that will still continue to support you in terms of your relationships, and this in return will also affect your finances. Okay? So I hope that the readings that we have for you, Gemini, was able to help you. And thank you so much for watching Tarot Page Philippines. Again, my name is Aira. You have a great day, guys. Goodbye.